Now that we've learned how to create a pattern, let's spice it up with some effects. Maschine provides a healthy selection of 20 effects that can be applied to sounds, groups, and the master section. Start by pressing button 4 to put the focus on the Sound tab. Then hit the pad with the sound you want to apply the effect to. You can apply two different effects at once, so on the right display, you'll see two different slots, FX1 and FX2. Select FX1 by pressing button 6. To choose an effect for the first effect slot, FX1, press Shift plus Browse. The right display now shows the list of available effects. You can browse through the available effects by turning knob 5. When you've found an effect you want to apply, press button 8 to load it. Alternatively, you can use buttons 5 and 6 to step through the list and audition each effect in real time, similar to the quick browse function we looked at earlier, but with effects. For now, I'll go with the meta verb. Press Browse to exit the effects list. The parameters for the chosen effect are now available via the knobs, and you can adjust the effect to your taste. I can adjust the room size of the meta verb, for example. You can also apply effects directly to each group. The effects will then be applied to all the sounds in that group. This is done the same as in the sound example, except that you should begin by pressing button 3 labeled Group. Pressing one of the 8 group buttons will then determine which group the effects are added to. You can now select an effect slot, press Shift plus Browse, and choose an effect to be applied to the group. Let's take the distortion here. You can then use knobs 1 through 8 to adjust the distortion's various parameters. I'll adjust the drive parameter. Let's repeat the process to put a second effect on the group. I'll first select the second effect slot, FX2, and again, I'll press Shift plus Browse. Here I've added a gate. Note that at any time you can mute an effect by pressing Shift plus the effect slot. As you might imagine, you can also apply effects to the master bus, and this will directly affect all of the sounds and all of the groups in Maschine. This time press button 2, which corresponds to the master section. Choose an effect slot, then press Shift plus Browse. The master bus is a good place for a maximizer, as it will be applied to the entire project. I'll press Browse to exit the effect list, then turn the first knob to adjust the maximizer's amount.